Welcome to BeExposedRadio.com. It's your girl, Miss J, at the Sugar Shack, live here today. It is 89 degrees today, and the weather is looking pretty nasty outside. And here at the Sugar Shack, we have a great show lined up today. Of course, we have our engineer, Robbie, in the house. Miss Versatile is on her way shortly. Producer Monty is strolling by waving. Cello. When I say we have a great show lined up today, Robbie, we have a great show lined up today. We have the breakup doctor. Yes, Miss Phoebe Fox is in the house today. Also, very important subject, domestic violence. We have another special guest, Miss Rebecca L. Mahan. She'll be joining us today also. So I cannot wait for both of those interviews. Shortly, in an hour and the next 30 so minutes or so, with our first guest. So, our topic today, first question. Did you enjoy that topic I sent? Did you take a look at it? Oh, baby. You better chime in today.
For me?
Yes.
I don't have no show today, so I can.
You're going to be messy. I know you're going to be messy. So, have you ever had that platinum P or D that you could not let go, but you knew if you kept them around, it was a danger to your health? Yes, everybody has.
The answer is yes. But you know what I had just paused on because I know I wanted to tell you specifically what I seen this weekend.
Oh.
From my sources over in, on the West Coast.
Okay, well, we're going to come back to...
No, it's in regards to...
the platinum.
Right,
okay.
Right. And I don't know if you've seen my post on Facebook, but I said something about it this morning. Like,
no, I haven't.
You will not believe what I seen this weekend.
Okay. I'm excited.
It's about homeboy with the gray eyes that just got locked up.
He will not stay out the news.
It's not even news. I've seen this man's joint.
Oh! Wait a minute, baby. Give us a call, 1-855-835-5857 and enter 1, or you can text us at 443-642-9403. Spill it.
Darn, I'm gonna find it.
Oh my God!
You gotta see it.
I gotta see it. I want to see it because when you look at, we're gonna come back to specifically that, but when you look at his before pictures, he just looks like an average dude, an average guy. But then when he shaved his hair off,
what's his name?
The Gray Eye Bandit. I don't know. I forgot his name.
I can't remember what his name is.
I actually thought he quieted down, and I haven't really seen anything too much about him.
But apparently he had a nice old online profile.
Oh.
That was.
So he's out.
I don't know if he was. It was. I don't think he's gay. He had the girl.
See, well, we know because I saw his page, and someone posted that he was married. So
yeah,
a friend
he had a girlfriend or a wife or something.
Yeah, so one of the friends of them too posted that, ladies, he's married. Mm-hmm. Okay, and posted a picture of her. So I'm not sure if she's Caucasian, so I'm not sure if that's her. But his son looks mixed. Mm-hmm. So I'm not sure because I haven't been following ever since the whole hoopla with him. Mm-hmm. But like I said, the earlier pictures of him, he just looks like, hey, somebody you saw on a bus stop or in a store, and you know, oh, okay, he's kind of cute, and keep it moving. But with the hair gone, that facial, that bone structure, and them eyes, I could see why he is driving people crazy, wanting to sell their cars, their homes, mortgage off their homes, sell their kids. Sell their kids, things and everything to get this man out. He is something. And the thing about it, it was one picture that he was, I know you know the picture I'm talking about, but he was like linked up against someone, but it looked like they were together. You know that picture?
Yeah, yes.
That picture looks a little compromising, that how it was taken, like they were together, him and that other guy.
I didn't see it that way either, because I could see they were in a party atmosphere, and you know how sometimes you can put your arm around somebody and it might look that way just because they looked alike. They're usually opposites attract, not this, and they were kind of similar.
Exactly. So with with the gray-eyed bandit, blue-eyed bandit, whatever color his eyes are, he's just a bandit. That he has so men and women going crazy still, and it's been what, 3 weeks now, 2 or 3 weeks now, and he is still relevant. So his 15 minutes will continue to grow as long as his
speaking of long.
My. See, now if that came out, or if it really is.
Why does he have an agent now? Stop playing with
Yes, I heard about that.
If I go
Yes.
to jail, people better say, wow, he is a good guy. I'm going to sell my house to get him out of jail. You think I get that kind of treatment? No.
I'm sorry,
I don't think he had to,
no.
because they use his image so much. If he copyright that image and they continuously use that mugshot image,
Yes.
he's paid for forever.
Residual. just because you are the bandit of the 2014 year of doing whatever, and he ain't even been to court yet. So can you imagine the hoopla when he goes to court? Well, at least he'll have enough money to pay for a good lawyer this time around. He got an agent, and agents are not cheap. So, and
he has a budding
something.
Modeling career if he chooses to.
If he chooses to, but what I've been reading up on with him, that a lot of people said where they thought he would be good at, they already said, no, we don't want him. I guess because, of course, his background or whatever. But I guarantee you, one of these urban companies...
That's the sad part about it, because you need to give somebody a chance to change their life. And if you could be the person that helps them do that...
It's going to pay
wait a
off.
minute. It says sexy criminal Jeremy Meeks lands agent and modeling contract.
Go ahead, Mr. Meeks.
He is a criminal. What do you mean, go ahead? No.
What do you mean? He can't reform?
He deserves... First of all, what did he do?
Well, the
That's the
thing
thing. You don't
is...
even know what he did,
What
but
did he
you ready
do?
to condemn him. You don't even know what
he
he
was a
did,
criminal, right?
and you was ready to condemn him.
He's a criminal, right?
It doesn't matter, but he can be an ex-criminal too.
So what did he do?
So if you went to jail and you got out, you want people to condemn you, and your only thing you can do is work at damn McDonald's?
No.
Oh, okay then.
Well, Mr. Meeks, let me...
Blaze Models, by the way.
Blaze Models. That's who picked him up? Mm-hmm. Okay, we're going to follow up on that. But the what is the word I'm looking for? What he was suspected of doing and what he actually did is basically for the judge to decide, because we don't know. I don't know. I just know the man is fine. That's all I know. Well, oh,
Good girl question.
oh my. What is going on in the world? Oh, wow. So the question of the day is that platinum D and that platinum P. Yes, I can see now why that hit the net. Welcome.
Hello.
How are you, honey?
I'm hot. I wanted to rain so bad.
My goodness. And the ironic part of this whole story. of Mr. Meeks, ironically, Monty brought it to our attention about our topic today, about have you ever had that platinum P or that platinum D that you could not let go, but you knew if you kept them around it was a danger to your health? And then of course he says, by the way, did you hear or did you see this weekend about Mr. Meeks? So we see
My question that I
he
wanted to
has that
ask you,
platinum.
do you mean emotional health or physical health? That's
It could be both.
Okay. Well, if it's detrimental to my physical health, it's got to go.
Yeah, that's a little
Yeah.
dangerous because if you got to go in the hospital because something is just too much, I'm talking about that.
Well, you know what, too? It doesn't necessarily have to be like a bad thing as far as STD. I had a conversation with a friend of mine who her mate is exceptionally large, and what she has experienced is that discomfort and a lot of pain, and then in fact it affects her kidneys. So
Wow.
it's not like a physical problem as far as STD goes, but it's still a physical
A physical problem.
yeah.
Changing mics.
Sorry, we're changing mics.
Where you going? Where you going?
Oh, I thought you said it's over there.
No, I was saying hand me the
Oh,
headset.
we're on the headset. I'm sorry, ladies.
Sorry,
We're
listeners.
We're trying to get adjusted.
Oh, that
Woo!
mic's low. That's why I switched.
Yes, honey, we're trying to get adjusted. Adjusted regarding the platinum P and the platinum D, baby. Now, I must say, I won't say I've had some bad ones, but I haven't had any of them to make me lose my mind quite exceptionally like that. That I can say, stamp of approval, that was platinum. That,
I've been platinum.
you know, that,
You get platinum? Is that what you just said? Okay.
I mean, to make you like just lose your mind. Like, you remember the conversation you had last week about walking around with rollers and curlers and in a robe and stuff like that? That Martin situation. I haven't had. I don't think I've had gone that far yet. Now I've had some good stuff, but I don't think I've been in that situation with the rollers and the robe and the slippers yet to make me lose my mind.
Oh, I missed that conversation.
I'm not gonna lie, I did a little creep by
Get your baby. Want some good stuff?
on some great stuff.
Look at her face.
Why was it a creep by? If you liked it that much, why wasn't that one sufficient for a relationship?
Oh no, I'm saying as far as creeping by, not creeping by to see what the hell's going on, like you just said.
Right, but it was good, you said. It was great. So, it wasn't a keeper?
Oh no, it was definitely a keeper. What I'm saying is not where I was creeping over there to be with them, creeping to see what the hell's going. You see my eyes, like this.
creeping.
The crazy eyes,
The crazy eye.
Like, I'm going to get you.
crazy eye, like
What's going on?
nigga, you not answer your phone?
Why you, it was going
I called that 3, 4, 5 times. You see that? That's the crazy eye.
your car's outside.
Your car goes out. I'm out. Well, where are you? I'm around. Well, what are you doing? I'm watching TV. Oh, I know you're watching TV. Well, how do you know I'm watching TV?
Because I'm looking through
Because
the window.
I'm looking in your window. Oh man! See,
I will not do that anymore.
Yeah, that was pretty weird.
So, see, Robbie, he hasn't gotten to that point yet. But everybody
I
go.
did.
But you just said it's weird, so it makes me think you haven't.
He's talking about the creeping part.
Oh, the crazy eye.
Is that what that means? Is that what that means, Mo?
The crazy eye. So.
Wait, why'd you just clap?
I was looking at the rating ranking. Sorry.
Oh.
Just giving props to
You
the.
was right.
Shut up. I am a good crazy.
There's nothing wrong with good and crazy, but people like good and crazy because people stay with good and crazy,
And when they shouldn't.
They shouldn't.
When they really, really shouldn't.
and they know that they shouldn't stay with good and crazy, but then they talk about, oh, she or he crazy as a mother.
You made me crazy.
But you made me crazy, and then as soon as they answer the phone, hey baby, what you doing?
Right.
But that
You
person's
do
good and
they're never
crazy
gonna get
though.
out of that situation. They're always going to be in it.
So how bad is it when that person is good and crazy, but you can't wait to be with them? So aren't you feeding into the situation
Definitely.
of the platinum P and the D? Because maybe that crazy one also has the good. And you're susceptible to the behavior.
That's not healthy.
I got the platinum P.
I know I do.
I do.
Don't do that.
Me too.
You can do whatever you want.
I'm just.
No, I do. I got that $1 million.
Robbie, love when I do that.
That's what you have? You got
Yes.
that?
I got the platinum.
I thought that was bad, though. I thought this was.
No, I can't find another sound for it, so. So, if you find another
I was going
sound.
to associate that with.
No, that was pretty bad, but until we can find, something with some birds or something,
Or some chirping.
some chirping,
Angelic courses.
Exactly. Find something like that, and that'll be the halo. Ah, when it opens up and snugs it real tightly. I'm sorry, I'm going off track right there. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Robbie. So Robbie, have you had any platinum? Or are you considered the platinum?
I had some good stuff. Why are you looking at me like that?
I was just wondering.
Yeah, I had some good stuff. I've been told that I can deliver pretty well.
Oh.
See, people get it confused when they see the skateboard and the magic cards,
Wait a minute.
the T-shirts.
Is this a Beyonce video?
Wait a minute. Did he say the magic cards?
It's a card game that I play. It's like a strategic card game. And people be like, oh my gosh.
That cartoon Yu-Gi-Oh. That's it.
Anyway, so, they be getting all like confused, but then, we get down to it, you're not good.
Okay, ring the bell for yourself.
He don't stick this tongue out and everything. I'm so grossed out right now.
Sorry about that. I'm just letting you know, man. How it is. That Scorpio life.
Oh, man.
Yeah, the Scorpio life is real.
Don't I know it?
Yeah. Yeah.
That Scorpio life is
That's good. That is, I can honestly say I know some Scorpios, and you people are true
Freaks.
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 I don't think I'm a freak. I'm a conservative Scorpio.
Because you're
I
young.
don't know one Scorpio
Because you're young.
who is not a true freak. And y'all know
There's
I'm
stuff
all
that you're
about.
probably saying right now that you'll never do.
You're going to
You'll
do
do
it
it.
in a few years.
You'll do it.
You will do it.
And you'll like it.
Okay.
So remember this day. Remember this conversation.
Because I remember, I'm a Scorpio. And I remember there was a lot of things I said I wouldn't do with my mouth.
Oh.
I'm just saying.
I cannot.
With his mouth.
With his mouth. So, before I guess calls in, our
But
first.
now I'm in my 30s. I know better. Just to clean it up.
Clean it up, clear it up. Is it a difference between cleaning up and clearing it up?
Yeah, clearing it up sounds like it's a problem that you need.
Like you need a
medication
pill.
for. Like you need some medication for it.
Yeah, I'll drop or
Now,
something.
Cleaning it up is different.
Okay, so now men can get yeast infections, right?
It's passed on.
It's passed on. So
And it can lie dormant.
yes.
Ew.
So would you get mad if you found out you had a yeast infection from another man or a woman? I mean, it's not like it's an
I can't even
STD.
answer that question, so you.
What you mean?
If I got a yeast infection from a woman,
No, I say a man or a woman.
oh.
Can a man pass it to a man?
No,
No.
I don't think so.
Well,
he
he can.
If he had,
Oh,
Yeah.
and they came and did.
Oh,
Yeah.
if he was on
Right.
a DL?
Yeah.
He was
Yeah.
by, yes. I guess he could.
Yeah. So would you get mad because technically he
He
couldn't?
stepped out and was in some snatch.
Yeah. So would you get mad, Rob?
Yeah.
You would get mad if you got
So a yeast infection versus a STD.
A yeast infection is not an STD. It's just,
It's still a burning feeling, and
No,
it
it's
continues-
not.
consistently itches.
it is no burning feeling.
It does burn when you scratch it too long,
I'm scared.
and you can't stop, and it itches all the time. Yes, that's.
It does not burn.
Wait, okay,
But when you
so
scratch it raw,
How do you know about that?
I had a mosquito bite before and I scratched it raw.
But that's different from a.
Okay, so-
the penis ain't nothing but skin.
where do you get the infection? Is it like on the skin or is it in the
It's through the skin.
It's through the skin.
through the skin?
Like you went inside her.
So it's like a mosquito bite
No.
No.
Yes, but everywhere.
It's
on your penis.
Yeah.
Like the whole thing is just inflamed.
Stop with the sound effects, guys.
It won't. It's not like your pubic hairs are involved. It's just the skin, the surface,
yes.
And it itches.
and it itches.
I'd be very angry.
But
Why,
you-
why am
You would
I
be embarrassed to go to the store to get some Monistat.
why am I itching for something that you got? Like you should have told me.
But
I don't. It's not a. What? It's not a sexually transmitted disease.
no.
But I'm itching.
But it's
I
a
cannot.
feminine
It is-
disorder.
Yes.
I shouldn't have it. I'm a man.
I can't revive it.
I'm a man.
I'm a male. Like males don't get yeast infections.
But-
And she gave it to you.
But she could have got it from different reasons. It could have been medication she was taking. It could have been.
Well, I wear a condom anyway, so
It don't matter.
It don't matter because if you're doing oral
Them fluids laying on that skin.
and some other stuff that you're doing,
You do know the only part that's protected on the penis when you put on a condom is the shaft
Yeah.
and the head.
yeah.
So if it's laying on that skin around it or your sack,
I'm gonna get one.
can I see that book? Whose book is that?
This is our guest that we have today.
The Breakup Doctor.
Yes, Phoebe Fox. It's a heartwarming and funny story about friendship, romance.
Do you have to act like you're in an infomercial? Talk like
It's a
you're-
novel.
Thank
Is that
you.
better? It's a novel about it's heartwarming and funny.
Thank you for being yourself.
I'm animated.
I'm so
I
sick of
can't
that
help it.
That information always come on every time you get something in your hands.
That infomercial.
Like, why is that infomercial on? Robbie, turn the commercials off.
leave my infomercial voice alone.
All right, what's talking about again? I'm sorry.
Radio
sorry.
loyalty.
Right.
Radio. You didn't say radio loyalty.
Wait, am I doing A or B?
It's called a breakup doctor. It's about relationships.
Let me see. What's the back side?
Are you going to do your infomercial
I just
voice?
want a broken leg requires a orthopedist. A broken car requires a mechanic, and a broken heart requires a specialist too. The breakup doctor is now in. She's pretty.
Yes, she is.
Let me see.
I like that name, Phoebe Fox, though.
Yeah,
that's
isn't
hot.
that
That's a
hot?
nice radio host name.
And guess what? She's even funnier when you talk to her.
I am not playing with her. Why did he bite his lip when I showed her his picture?
I did not.
I believe it.
Lies, that is not true.
It's Monday, guys.
It is Monday.
The Breakup Doctor series #1. Is there more, or is coming soon?
Mm-hmm, coming soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're actually going to give a book in a bag. See how pretty bag she fit?
Oh,
Time.
wow.
Yeah.
Time. Break.
That's so cute. Can I win?
Now,
Break.
so
Somebody better call in and win this book.
I am so sorry.
What was that?
I'm so sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, we're getting ready to go to break. When we come back, we will have Miss Phoebe Fox, the Breakup Doctor, on BeExposedRadio.com, live at the Sugar Shack with Miss J.
Money.
And Miss Versatile.
And Engineer Robbie, and we'll be back.
So, I'm a dog, and I'm kind of new to this family, but I've noticed a trend. My humans do this thing where they go around and get all my toys and hide them in this basket, but it's always the same basket, and it's always the same place, and then they act so surprised when I find them, but I'm like, hello, that's where you put it last time. Humans are the worst at hide and go seek.
A person is the best thing to happen to a shelter pet. Be that person. Adopt. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the ShelterPetProject.org.
Since you've been listening this far, we're going to throw in a little bonus hour. You ready? Hoo-ha!
Bonus hour's gonna last. I'm getting addicted.
How you doing?
Love this extra hour. Everything is organic here on the bonus hour.
Yeah, baby. Hey, yo, check this out. Wendy, man. Here it is. It's the bonus hour on the Wendy Williams Experience. 107.5 WBLS. What button would you possibly press? You reached and then you coiled.
I got something special for the next story. I'm sorry.
You don't know what the next story is?
So, I'm a dog, and I'm kind of new to this family, but I've noticed a trend. My humans do this thing where they go around and get all my toys and hide them in this basket, but it's always the same basket, and it's always the same place, and then they act so surprised when I find them, but I'm like, hello, that's where you put it last time. Humans are the worst at hide and go seek.
A person is the best thing to happen to a shelter pet. Be that person. Adopt. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the ShelterPetProject.org.
You are listening to Baltimore Exposed Radio. See? You miss a minute, you miss a lot, but I got you covered. Check out this snippet of the TLS in the morning.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com, the station with all the hits and the Talk Lately show weeknights at 7 p.m.
Today in school I learned a lot. In chemistry, I learned that no one likes me. In biology, I learned that I'm fat and stupid. In English, I learned that I'm disgusting. And in gym, I learned that I'm pathetic and a joke. The only thing I didn't learn in school today is why no one ever helps.
Kids witness bullying every day. They want to help, but they don't know how. Teach them how to stop bullying and be more than a bystander at stopbullying.gov. A message from the Ad Council.
Free stuff for you just for listening to this station. Yo, we got your attention? Here's how it works. You click on the radio loyalty banner right now and sign up. Then you keep on listening like you already do. But now you earn points. Those points add up, and you can trade them in for cool stuff in the radio loyalty store. Earn more points by sharing your station with friends on Facebook and Twitter, answering surveys, and by using the apps in the New Players App Store. Pretty simple. Free stuff just for doing what you already do. Radio loyalty. Click the banner to join now.
What's the name of my show? The Sharon Nixon Show. What's my show about? It's going to be about fashion, life, and you, the listener. When can you hear my show? Did you just ask me when you could hear my show? You can hear my show every Tuesday at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Are there going to be guests? Oh, my God, yes! Oh, my God, you don't want to miss it. My guests are hot. Yeah, I think I do. And you ask, what station? Well, what other station would it be? BeExposedRadio.com. How can you get in contact with us? Well, you can call us 1-855 835-5857, extension 1. Or, there's an or. Yeah, there's an or. Or you can text us at 443-642-9403.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com, the station with all the hits and the Talk Lately show weeknights at 7 p.m.
Driving has a rhythm all its own. Don't wreck it with a text. Before you get behind the wheel, silence your phone. Or better yet, designate a texter. For more text-free driving tips, visit stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
Green light. Hey girl, school zone. I'm getting hungry. Car changing lanes. You want to meet me for pizza? Stop sign. Intersection clear. Yeah, street. Pizza sounds good. Ballin Street? Girlin Street!
It's hard to concentrate on two things at once, like texting and driving. Stop the text, stop the wrecks. How will you stop texting and driving? Tell us at stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Bye-bye. So the cop from Westchester County, the white guy that we were talking about the other day, he wrote me, he and his wife are a really good-looking couple, and they want a threesome with a brother, and they want to accomplish this by July. They wanted to know if I could help them, and, I don't know. I mean, I don't know anybody. He wants me to refer to him as Bryce, and he sent me pictures of him. Bryce, wow, look at you. And wow, look at your wife. Jeez Louise. I don't know why you guys are trying to moonlight on my show to have you help with a third person.
They already have a solution.
What's their solution? You? Oh, wow.
I've already been in contact with them.
Really?
Yeah. They're listening right now, yeah. It's already set up.
Wow.
Yeah. So thank you, Wendy, for setting me up with a couple.
You might want to clear up that little bruise on your bottom lip. Whatever, nigga, whatever. Welcome to the Bumpelstiltskin Club. I've been noticing it all day. Girls, have you noticed it?
I bit my lip yesterday.
Look at Art's lower lip.
I bit it yesterday.
He's got an open sore.
I bit it yesterday.
That's because a toe is a toe. Are you really going to hook up with him?
Welcome back. Ooh, feedback. I do need to throw some Janet on. I'm doing feedback. Hey, it's your girl, Miss J. What are you doing? That's you. That's you. That's me. That's you.
That's me. Sorry, and Miss Versatile.
Hey, this is your girl, Miss J, live at the Sugar Shack with my girl,
Miss Versatile.
And Mr. Man is going to get some waffles. And we have our sugar baby right there manning the behind the scenes, Mr. Robbie.
What's up? What's up?
And we have our... Oh, my God. That is not me. Oh, my God. I'm just going to sit here. I'm going to sit back like this. Because I'm not going to be the one. Okay. Yes. Right there. Like that. Can you hear me okay? Okay, I do apologize. So we have our special guest on the line, Miss Phoebe Fox.
Miss Jay Pearson.
Hey.
Hey.
We have the breakup doctor in the house with us today.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm thrilled to be in the house.
Thank you so much. The beautiful Miss Phoebe Fox, the breakup doctor, where all men need to be worried about trying to get their boo back.
And vice versa.
And vice versa. All right, Phoebe, can you tell our listeners what the Breakup Doctor book is about, who you are, and why did you decide to write this beautiful novel here?
Oh, okay. That's a lot of questions. I'm going to start at the beginning. The Breakup Doctor is fiction. It's a basically women's novel about a therapist who loses her practice, and she's really good at counseling her friends through breakups. So as a stopgap measure, she starts doing that. It turns into a new business. It's really successful. She always knows the right thing to do, but then when her own relationship falls apart, of course, she also falls apart and breaks every one of her own rules. Hopefully, hilarity ensues. I started writing it. I met my husband right around the time it had started in another incarnation. It was a different novel about a woman who bought a house during the foreclosure years. And then I met my husband, who is now my husband, and things were going really great. It was like this instant connection, you know what I mean, where you just, like, I'm really rational in the relationship, and I just thought, this guy is it. He's something special. So it was going really well, and then about 2 months in, and I'm talking 2 months of constant contact. It was like phone calls and daily emails and just hour-long conversations. And then he says to me, well, I'm going on a vacation for 5 or 6 days, and I'll talk to you when I get back. And total radio silence. And so, of course, I immediately decided he's there with another woman.
Don't we always do
and
that?
And I totally freaked myself out. Like, I started getting a little wiggy, and I just think, how did I misjudge this so much? And I really kind of lost it a little bit. And I'm someone who, you know, I consider myself really rational in relationships and level-headed, and that was when the book started to change. I thought, what if someone who really prided herself on knowing how to handle a breakup just lost her marbles when she had one of her own?
Well, I know I was discussing what our question of the day was, and it kind of falls in line with that. So, in a way, you're saying that the book is fiction. So, what made you decide, and how long did it take for you to write the book? That's the first thing.
Well, it's funny. It's the book that's published right now is probably the 7th or 8th version of it that's been pretty well overhauled. The first version, each version probably took close to a year. Now, this was my first published novel, so now, of course, the series is in production, and I have to write them quicker than that, which is a learning curve. But at the time, I had leisure, and I could take my time with it. So the first one took about a year, and then I just kept revising it. But I actually started it, I guess that was about 7 years ago. That's crazy, right?
Wow.
And meanwhile, I wrote a couple of other novels, so there was some stuff in between, you know, writing it and then the journey to publication. But it's kind of crazy the way the publishing industry is. I tell writers all the time, hang in there, because you never know when it's going to happen.
So that's basically the next question. What were your ambitions for your writing career? Did you just fall into it, or did you actually set out to become a writer?
Well, I started fiction writing as a hobby. I was actually working as a journalist in Florida, which is where the book is set. I was a theater critic and a health columnist and an entertainment columnist, and I did a lot of freelance features for the local publications. And so I'd always done that kind of writing and had written as a hobby since I could write, since I was a little kid. But I don't know that I ever thought, I'm going to get published one day. And then I decided that the biggest, the dream of my life would be if I could actually finish a novel, if I could just write one. So, of course, as soon as you achieve any dream, of course, you raise the bar higher. So as soon as it got written, I was like, well, now I'd like to have it published. And now it's published, and now I'm like, now I'd like it to be a bestseller. Now I'd like it to be a movie. So as fast as you get somewhere you thought you wanted to be, you look beyond it. But having it published is just a dream come true, because I honestly don't know that I ever thought that was going to happen.
Did you interview some of your girlfriends, family members? Was it all just based on your love life experience? How did you get your resources, I should say?
Well, I did. My husband and I met later than most people, I think, managed to meet their spouse. And so I did have a broader than normal dating experience, but I was really blessed most of my life to have great groups of girlfriends. And we end up, I'm sure you guys have this too, you end up really helping each other through the tough times. It's sort of like the Sex and the City thing, where half of the way to the breakup is by sharing it with your girlfriends and having them let you vent and having them talk you down when you're a little bit crazy. So between all of us, there were a whole bunch of us, and it winds up you get a pretty broad sampling of stories. And then the other funny thing that happens when you're writing a book like this, and you tell people, say, well, what's your book about? And you tell them, total strangers will tell you the most intimate stories.
That is true. That is true.
So I got a lot of things just from people saying, oh, have I got a breakup story for you? And then, ironically, I've always been the one, and I guess this is partly where the idea came from of the story. I've always been the one in my family and among my friends who is kind of the voice of reason, the kind of logical, no-nonsense, here's what's happening, here's what you need to do. And then when I sort of lost it with my own experience, I realized it doesn't matter who you are, no matter what you think you know, if somebody hits the right chord, if they hit that, whatever that little vulnerability is that you personally have, you're going to lose it. You're just going to be a nut.
So, being the expert on this, when a man or woman says about their ex or soon-to-be ex or whatever the relationship is ending, and they say, oh, that person is crazy, what do you define as crazy?
Well, the first thing that when anyone says something like that to me, especially when I was dating, that's a big red flag to me, because I think most of us know as we get old enough to be not immature about relationships anymore. I think most of us realize that most relationships fail a little bit on both halves. It's generally not one person's fault, although sometimes, of course, it is, and you have people who just totally betray a trust or are, in fact, crazy. But the first thing that makes me do is step back and go, why aren't you taking responsibility for your own part in this? Exactly. But I do happen to have a very close friend whose ex actually was crazy, like pulled a knife crazy. So I'd say pulling a knife classifies as crazy. And I think somebody and I hate to say crazy because I know where this is coming from. The feeling is kind of, it's hard to let go of someone that you love, but I think it's always a little nerve-wracking when someone can't let go, and that's when you get kind of stalking behavior and you get a little bit of delusion where the relationship is of someone who's just not able to move past it.
I've had an experience with an ex-girlfriend who just couldn't accept the fact that he moved on, and she was delirious and thought they were still together. So yeah,
Ooh.
Get your baby.
Yeah, it's kind of heartbreaking, and I don't want to call that crazy, because if it is, it's temporary insanity, and we're all prone to it because nothing hurts worse than rejection.
That's
true. But yeah, it does. I mean, I certainly wouldn't want that in my life, and I would hate to be the person who became that. And yet, in the novel, that's pretty much kind of what Brooke does, my heroine.
So, with that being said, now, the person that's calling the other person crazy, and we had this discussion earlier during the program, that the person that is calling the other person crazy is also responsible, because if that person is insane, but yet that person calls, the first thing they do is pick up and have a conversation with them like everything is okay. So who is more to blame, and who is more the crazier? Because if
they're feeding
into, and they can't be that bad because they're still with them.
Well, I think there are people who thrive on drama, don't you guys?
Yes.
And so they kind of encourage that because, for whatever reason, they like the passion of it, or they like the drama of it, or they like the idea that there's someone who is still carrying a torch for them, which I think is unkind, obviously, because it's really stringing someone along, as you said. If this person is someone that you've decided, okay, you're not for me, you might be a little unbalanced right now, I don't want you in my life, and then you encourage them by giving them false hope, as you said, who's to blame there? Like you can kind of understand why someone won't let go if that other person is sending messages that maybe there's hope.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
And the one that heart is into it more is the one that's going to be hurt worse than the person that is the doee.
Yeah, I just did a Huffington Post guest blog about that, where I talk about the fact that you can't be friends with your ex, and I don't mean never, I just mean right away, and that's exactly the reason I said is because I would say the vast majority of breakups, one person wants the breakup and one person doesn't, probably. And so the person who doesn't want it it's always harder on them. You know, it's for whatever. I mean, the person who does it, I think that the breakup legacy you have is guilt and sorrow and maybe, you know, genuine regret that this wasn't the person if you really cared about them, but they just weren't for you. But I think it's worse on the other end because you still love that person and suddenly everything changed and you didn't want it to.
So when that person asks the I won't say the victim because that sounds pretty horrible, but the person, number two.
The breakup E. We'll call it the breakup E.
Okay, the breakup E. So when the breakup E asks the breakupper, what did I do? Where did we go wrong? And they can't give an answer, or they're playing games. What is a person to do?
Okay, so I talk about this in the book, too, because this is one of the hardest things. I think what we want after a breakup is to know, I mean, it's human nature. If we make a mistake, we want to learn from that mistake, and so we want to know, what did we do wrong? But I think the problem with so many breakups is we probably didn't do anything wrong, and this is what makes them so hard. I think our human nature makes us think, okay, clearly I did something wrong, there's something wrong with me, I have to figure out what it is. You either try to find out from that person or you try to examine it, you know, on your own, obsess, it turns into obsession on your own end to figure out what it is. When a lot of times it's just that your personalities didn't mesh, you know? Like, now that I've been with my husband, we've been together now 7 years, and I see how effortless it is because our personalities just fit. Like, who I am and who he is, we just truly like each other, and we don't have to try to be or do or say anything just because we gel. And that's just luck of the draw to wait until you find a person that you gel with. Otherwise, I think we're trying so hard to fit ourselves into the mold or fit someone else into the mold that we're not fully ourselves or we are fully ourselves, and that isn't gelling with the other person. And so it's not, oh, there's something wrong with you, I don't want to be with you. It's just, you're not the kind of person I can see myself with forever. You know what I mean?
And I always say a person will let you meet their representation first. So, and when you meet their representation first, they're basically pretending that they're somebody that they're not. And then after the 6 months, that's when you find out who the person really is and all the flaws and everything that they've hidden prior.
Yeah, I don't think I hope most of us aren't pretending to be someone else, but I definitely think we have our prettiest facade on for the first 6 months. I always joke, you and I are doppelgangers, because my saying is everybody's a prince for the first 6 months. Because it's easy. It's not until you start to really get to know someone that the warts come out, and that's the tough part of love, right?
Exactly. And people love harder than normal. And
people love what? Harder than normal?
Some people love harder than normal, especially if they've never really had a loving relationship. So when you love hard, you don't see, I won't say reality, but you don't see the things that other people see. So you have your blood.
Well, we're wearing love glasses for a while, too. Because we want that person, you know, as guilty as we may be of putting it on our prettiest face, I think we're also guilty of only seeing the things we want to see in that other person, don't you think?
Exactly. And
because we all want love. It's the most human desire there is.
Everybody wants love. Everybody needs to be loved. But
yeah, and when you think you find someone who's close to that, I think you're willing to kind of see what you want to see every bit as much as you may be willing to try to be something you're not, because we want that so badly.
That's the sad part, that you will lose yourself in someone else, your whole being, to be with that person, and they don't appreciate you. So you go through all these waves of up and down and down and around and up and down and around and around for nothing, basically, at the end.
Well, I hope it's not for nothing. I like to think, you know, I look at every relationship I've had, and there's been a few, because as I said, I got married later. And I feel like I learned something from all of them. There aren't any that I would say, gosh, I wish that never happened. Even the ones where I kind of felt like at the time I got my heart ripped out. And that's always relative, too, because I think once you are past all of that, not past it, I mean, we're always struggling, obviously. But now, as I said, things are so much easier in my relationship and so much better. And I look back at the ones that really devastated me at the time, and I think, wow, that's weird that upset me so much. Like, now it seems so unimportant. But I think we have to go through it to get to that other place. My little niece is little. She's 19, and she's just starting this journey, you know, that a lot of us start at that age when we begin to date. And she has her ups and downs in relationships, and I watch her get her heart broken in big ways and little ways. And I tell her all the time, I wish I could save you from this, but you have to go through it so that you know what you want and know what you will not settle for and become the person you have to be. And I hate to say this because it sounds like such a cliche, but it's so true, to really love yourself so that you can have a healthy relationship.
And I always say that if you cannot look in the mirror and say, I love me, and you can't stand to be around yourself, no one else will be able to get to stand to be around you.
Yeah. And if you're looking for someone to love you, to give you that feeling, then it's sort of there's a metaphor about an empty plate. If one person comes to the table with an empty plate, then they're just taking off other people's plates. But if their plate is over full, there's no room for anything else. But if we all come to the table with a plate that's got something on it but isn't too full, then everybody has something to offer everybody. And to me, that's sort of the metaphor of finding whatever it is in yourself so that you're filling that hole from the inside, not from the outside.
And when you just said that, it's a metaphor that I was watching last week, and I see it, and wow, did you hear that?
Was that thunder?
Yes.
Take cover.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so if you're eating and your date or your spouse or whatever wants to eat off your plate, and they say, well, they hover, no, get your own. Do you think that's a sign of selfishness?
Do you remember the Friends episode, Joey doesn't share food? That's what that makes me think of. You know, I tend to see signs in everything, and not just in dating, but in life. I tend to kind of, with people's behavior, I tend to kind of conjecture bigger picture things about someone's character from small behaviors like that. I don't know if I'd totally write someone off as selfish from that thing, but I do agree with you. That might raise a yellow flag to me. I mean, it could be as simple as a childhood phobia. Maybe you didn't get enough food to eat as a kid, and this is like your one weird thing. You know, that happens. But if it's indicative of other things, if that's the way they are with everything, then yeah, I think, ooh, big red flag of someone who isn't a sharer and who doesn't open up themselves and is selfish.
Very selfish.
And won't give me their damn French fries.
Exactly. And not the burnt one either.
That's right. I don't want the skinny little burnt one. My husband is the best because we always order things that sound good to each of us, and then invariably, I have no idea why. Probably this says something about me. I have to eat off his plate before I can eat off my own. Weird, right? And he always lets me. He never complains.
That's awesome.
Yeah, when you see little things like that early in, and you start to think, maybe this one's a keeper.
So, we already let everyone know we're giving away your book. Thank you. And the bag.
Oh,
and
good.
the lollipop, the candle. I like that.
Oh, good. Yeah, my little broken heart.
Yes.
It's actually soap.
Oh,
don't eat it. It's not a lollipop. Don't lick it.
Okay. When I opened it up, it looked like it was a lollipop. I'm glad I didn't.
You'd find out in a hurry if you licked it.
So where can our listeners be able to locate you and find you and write you and complain and plead their heart out?
Oh, good. Do complain. Actually, if your listeners want to send me their relationship and breakup stories anytime, I am a great listener, and I'll be forever grateful for the material because I've got 2 more books to write. So the books are available pretty much anywhere you buy your books. Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Kobo, wherever you shop. And then you can reach me at my website, PhoebeFoxAuthor.com, and then my Facebook and Twitter handle and all of that is the same thing. It's all Phoebe Fox Author. And yeah, I love people's stories. I also run contests. I just recently did one where I told people to give me their worst breakup story with the name of the person privately, and I would base a character on that person and only slightly change the name for legal reasons. And oh my God, that was hugely popular. Tons of fun until I actually got one from my brother's ex-girlfriend, and it just had my brother's name. I was like, oh, uncomfortable.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Yeah. But other than that, I now have a character based on this person's horrible dumping story who bears a similar name. So come on to my site. Come on to my site, Ben. If you want to publicly get it out there, I'm your girl.
Yes, you are. You were such a pleasure. And once again, we want to extend the offer for you to always come back and be a part of At the Sugar Shack.
This has been a blast. I would love to. You're such fun to talk to.
I'm so excited because I'm going to be hitting you up. I have some things that I need to share with you, and some advice, and some good resources.
You can be as anonymous or not, as you choose to be.
So thank you, Miss Phoebe Fox, for joining At the Sugar Shack on BigExposedRadio.com. This is
Thank you, guys. I had a blast.
Yes.
Thank you. You did too.
So this is your girl, Miss J.
And Miss Versatile.
With Miss Phoebe Fox, and we're going to go to break. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello?
Mm-hmm.
Can you hear me? Okay. So we're actually not about to go to break yet. It's like 8 minutes left.
Are we still on air?
Oh.
Well, you have the different clock up.
You got the different clock up.
No, I gave you the thing.
No, but you said, okay. Well.
Miss Fox?
She's gone.
Well, we can talk amongst ourselves.
Now, normally.
I know.
Do you see it like I see it?
I did.
Wait, did I put the note backwards? Yeah. Oh. Sorry.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to, if someone wants to, I'll put up something on social media to see if they want to win the book. Maybe we could
And then we have our beautiful next guest.
What's going on?
I don't know. Did your mic turn off?
Mine just did for a quick second.
There's a lot of stuff going on today.
Hope we don't lose power.
Me too. Turn your mic. Hold on, I'm about to come in. Sorry, guys.
Bear with us with our technical difficulties. I don't hear your voice, your mic. Nope. Oh, there we go.
And I didn't touch it. Okay. There we go.
We're back.
We're back. Yay. That's the right. That's the left. That one is saying that we're going to break.
That I said the screen on the left is how much time you have left in the call. And the screen on the right is how much time you have left in the show.
Are you looking at it like I'm looking at it?
I don't know.
Okay. No. Oh. Darn it. Feedback. But we have our next guest coming up when we come back shortly. If you know anyone who's ever been in a domestic violence situation, has had a traumatic situation in their lives, that's currently going through something, you would want to really tune in and listen to our next segment coming up on our show with Miss Rebecca L. Mahan. She is the expert on traumatic experiences pertaining to male, female situations. She has a great book. She's a good author. And she has her own talk show also. So we're going to talk to her in a bit. I want to thank once again Miss Phoebe Fox for joining us. It's a lot of things with this feedback today, so I do apologize. I just feel a little crazy right now. So, how was your weekend?
My weekend was good. I missed the Caribbean Festival, but I did go to a Caribbean Festival. Shout out to Chef Drew. You can find him on Instagram at Chef Drew. And he had a Caribbean cookout where it was $10 all you can eat.
Oh my God.
And he had a plethora of
Did you say plethora?
Yes. Now you got me tongue-tied. Plethora of different variety of Jamaican, well, I should say West Indian dishes, because he's actually from Belize. They had rice and peas, stewed chicken, curried chicken. They had fish.
You see her face? You see her face?
I was in West Indian heaven.
You went away again.
I was away. I was away again.
Yeah.
I was away.
Because whenever she starts talking, ladies and gentlemen, she closes her eyes and she goes away, and me and Robbie will just sit here and just look at her and trying to figure out where did she go and is she coming back, because
I was in the rice and peas. Oh my God, it's so bad for my clean eating. I'm always falling off the wagon on the weekend. I do well during the week, except for right now. Shout out to Marnie for the chicken and waffles.
Ooh, baby.
Thank you, Marnie.
And you didn't get caught up in that crazy stuff that's outside? Is it as bad as it sounds?
When I was up there, it's not as bad now.
Oh. Well, I didn't ask, how was your weekend, honey?
I think.
What's going on?
I'm such a loser.
You're not a loser.
What happened?
I'm sorry, guys.
You're not a loser.
What happened?
Nothing.
No, own up to it.
The time.
What about
We're
it?
supposed to be on break right now, aren't we?
Yes, you are.
See, I told you.
That's what
And
happened.
we just had to talk about this.
I told you.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye, in the Carl Barker voice.
Should we just go to break? Yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
Please go to break.
Let's go to
Sorry, guys,
break.
I'll let you down.
This is your girl, Miss J.
And Miss Versatile.
And our baby Robbie. He's going through emotion right now with Monty coming in here with the whip. We're going to go to break. We're going to go to break.
Hi, I'm Joe Perry. And Steven Tyler from Aerosmith, here for RAD, recording artists, actors, and athletes against drunk driving. Yeah, you know we love it when the music does the talking.
And you know, the music stops when someone gets killed.
So never let someone you know get behind the wheel if they've been drinking. So keep it real. Friends don't let friends drive drunk.
A public service message brought to you by the U.S. Department of Transportation, RAD, the National Association of Broadcasters, and the Ad Council.
Driving has a rhythm all its own. Don't wreck it with a text. Before you get behind the wheel, silence your phone. Or better yet, designate a texter. For more text-free driving tips, visit stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
Green light. Hey girl, school zone. I'm getting hungry. Car changing lanes. You want to meet me for pizza? Stop sign. Intersection clear. Yeah, street. Pizza sounds good. Ballin Street? Girlin Street!
It's hard to concentrate on two things at once, like texting and driving. Stop the text, stop the wrecks. How will you stop texting and driving? Tell us at stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
From north, east, south, and west, you're listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Driving has a rhythm all its own. Don't wreck it with a text. Before you get behind the wheel, silence your phone. Or better yet, designate a texter. For more text-free driving tips, visit StopTextStopWrecks.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
Green light. Hey girl, school zone. I'm getting hungry. Car changing lanes. You want to meet me for pizza? Stop sign. Intersection clear. Yeah, street. Pizza sounds good. Ballin Street? Girlin Street!
It's hard to concentrate on two things at once, like texting and driving. Stop the text, stop the wrecks. How will you stop texting and driving? Tell us at StopTextStopWrecks.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
We're rewarding you for something you already do, listening to us. It's Radio Loyalty, and it's an easy way for you to get free stuff. All you do is sign up. Go ahead and click the banner now. You'll earn points as you listen. Points you can trade in for great products and services in the Radio Loyalty store. You can earn even more points when you share your favorite station with friends on Facebook and Twitter. Radio Loyalty. It's free to sign up, so click the banner to join now.
It's time to enjoy your TV better, your internet better, and your phone better, starting as little as $40 a month. Xfinity by Comcast offers the best solutions for all your entertainment needs. Choose from thousands of on-demand titles, stream movies, and shows on any of your devices. Control your DVR on the go from anywhere. And now introducing Xfinity Start Over. Restart a show that's already in progress. Now you won't miss a minute of your show when you're running late. How about some of the nation's fastest internet speeds, not only at home, but when you're on the go with Xfinity Wi-Fi hotspots? How about having the most intelligent home on the block with lighting and temperature control, 24/7 security, and firewall from any PC or tablet? All services are backed with a 30-day guarantee and packages starting at just $49.99. You can't lose. Don't delay. Local reps are waiting for your call. Just dial 866-824-4019. Again, that number, 866-824-4019.
It's time for a flashback.
Why do I think that's like the KKK headquarters?
Which one, Birmingham or Africa?
Which one would I choose?
Yeah, if you had to go to one of them.
Wow. That is a good point. I think I would choose Alabama, though, because I can leave. I don't have to stay. Unless I'm captured, by the KKK. Then I have no choice. So just better get ready for the news. But that's a good question. That would have been a good poll question if I felt like doing polls anymore. Alabama or Africa, which one would I rather live in if I had no choice? If the world was swallowed up by water and the only places that was left was Alabama and Africa, I'd take the water. I will swim. It's okay. I'm not coming. Either place put me in the middle, the furthest place away from the land, and I'll swim it out. I will swim it out.
You can catch Talk Lately Monday through Thursday at 7 p.m. right here on BeExposedRadio.com.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Free stuff for you just for listening to this station. Yo, we got your attention? Here's how it works. You click on the Radio Loyalty banner right now and sign up. Then you keep on listening like you already do. But now you earn points. Those points add up, and you can trade them in for cool stuff in the Radio Loyalty store. Earn more points by sharing your station with friends on Facebook and Twitter, answering surveys, and by using the apps in the New Players App Store. Pretty simple. Free stuff just for doing what you already do. Radio Loyalty. Click the banner to join now. We're rewarding you for something you already do, listening to us. It's Radio Loyalty, and it's an easy way for you to get free stuff. All you do is sign up. Go ahead and click the banner now. You'll earn points as you listen. Points you can trade in for great products and services in the Radio Loyalty store. You can earn even more points when you share your favorite station with friends on Facebook and Twitter. Radio Loyalty. It's free to sign up, so click the banner to join now.
Are you having trouble getting over the death of a loved one? Maybe this clip can help you out.
And you said that your husband passed away. Now, how did you cope with all that? That was an issue. How did you survive all of that? I mean, that's very interesting because someone that's listening out there that may be going through a similar situation that you already have experienced, what words of advice in that regard that you can give some good information or counsel?
The departure from this life is never easy because we see it through the man's eye and what we train. We've been trained to mourn. We've been trained to grieve. But it's just the soul leaving, going back to the Father. We are on loan here temporarily. And everybody that crosses your path is for a reason. Now, if it's a husband, it's really hard because this is the person that you've joined yourself to. But understand, when the Bible says our days are numbered as the hair in our head. There's nothing that can be done except making that person proud that they crossed your path because you're better. You're better. You're not stuck in mourning. You're not stuck in grieving. You understand that that person is at perfect peace. And it's your chance to take the baton. Remember the love that will live on in your heart and in your mind, and if there are children involved, keep that person alive in front of the children. But you also have to show the children that this is what Daddy would want, and you go on.
Wow.
If you missed out on the Lady O Show, don't worry. She's live every Thursday at 8 o'clock p.m. right here on BeExposedRadio.com.
Oh, hello. This your girl, Miss J.
And Miss Versatile.
We're back on BeExposedRadio.com at the Sugar Shack. Oh, my goodness. What are we going to do with this one right here? Up next, at the after 7 o'clock hour, is the Talk Lately show. Yes, yes, yes. Mm-hmm. And then, who else we got? After that, the Jonathan Rashan show. We coming for you, Jonathan, just to let you know. Letting you know, baby. We coming for you. Mm-hmm. Then, who else we have? Who else? What else going
today?
on?
Just for today? It's just Talk Lately?
My mind right now is on this, and I do apologize.
And tomorrow we have the Sharon Nixon show at 8 o'clock after Talk Lately.
And I'm on news tomorrow. I'm back.
Oh, you're not here tonight?
I'm not here tonight.
Okay.
We don't see him. So, we're waiting for our guests. But, another topic of discussion I would like to present. What are some annoying things your mate does while you're having sex?
Some annoying things my mate does while having sex. Why are you laughing, Bonnie?
Because why did you have to repeat that whole entire thing again?
Because I'm thinking.
Oh, that's what you're thinking too? Gotcha.
Shut up.
I know you can think of some things. They scratch their feet.
Oh.
Their feet is hard. They need to cut their toenails. They suck their teeth. Wow.
Somebody did that before.
What? Suck their teeth? Oh, well, they keep their socks on.
Mm-hmm. Some people keep their socks on.
That happened to me before.
If I'm due for a pedicure, I'll keep my socks on too, but
I'm not a feet person. I'll give you guys a pedicure. I will cut your feet off.
Screaming like you're in a porno movie.
You mean the guys feel like it's a porno movie?
Or the female.
Oh, you said your mate though. Oh, you mean just like male or female? Not...
Male or female,
okay.
yes. Saying you'll never make me come like that.
Again or?
Again.
Do you rather? I have a question. Do you rather be asked if it's whose is it, or be told whose is it?
I'll tell you.
No.
She got the crazy eye. Telling us if we can leave our socks on.
Why did you skip that topic?
I didn't skip it. It was a sidebar.
Oh, well, you ready to continue with that topic? Because no one answered Jay's question.
Jay's answering her questions.
I'll tell you, dude.
She said the question. Now we
And she's answering some of them. Don't make me come home on this table today.
So how do you feel about what was it again, Jack?
What are some of the annoying things that your partner does while you guys are having sex?
Was that it?
This is not something that happened to me, but like somebody scratching their dandruff, like that would really turn me. Look at Jay's face.
Why?
I've never experienced it. I'm just saying.
Are they thinking?
No, I can't think of anything, so I'm just throwing out scenarios.
Okay. Leaving your socks on.
Ew.
Faking a climax really badly. Giving manual relief at one speed only.
Get your baby. So that's like that rapid session.
Jackrabbit session.
Money, but
Bobby knows all about that.
Dousing yourself in perfume or cologne. Oh, that is I can't stand when somebody smells like a French whore. A French whore.
When they use teeth.
Why they gotta be French though? Why can't they be a British whore?
I said when they use teeth. That's annoying to me. Yeah.
Do you smack their head?
Do I smack them? No.
Push their head?
I kind of tap them like, hey.
You tap it.
I tap her like, you need to get it
You
together.
clock 'em on it. Hey, what do you say? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Not ooh, ooh, that feels good, but ooh, ooh, you don't know what you're doing?
Hold on.
Does she call you daddy?
Pull the shade down. I don't want to see Robbie in that light now.
Oh my goodness. I cannot.
I cannot do that.
I just wanted to know.
I mean, once or twice.
Oh no.
Oh God, I
kidding.
can't
I'm
do
kidding.
this.
I hope Miss Sharon is not listening.
I hope she
That's
is.
why she's not him.
Having an orgasm, then stopping dead in the middle.
Yes.
That's when you want to punch somebody in their head.
What you mean stop? Like you're in the middle of
I'm
having
in
an
the middle
orgasm
of
and they
about to
just
bust,
Yeah.
and then you just stop, and you've lost it, and they've lost it, and then it's just lost.
You're in lost space because you're pissed.
And it's like they're a waste of space.
A waste of space. Say it again. A waste of space. The Star Trek theme needs to come on right now because that's how you feel. Crying.
I've never experienced that.
You never had anybody cry? Or lost in space?
I was talking about the other one.
Oh, lost in space.
You've never had it done to you, or you've never.
I've never experienced it.
Get your baby. Has someone experienced with you?
I have no idea.
They didn't tell you.
I got mine.
wow.
Selfish.
We just had that discussion. Selfishness. So crying. Checking your phone. I wish somebody would check their phone.
Oh my goodness.
While we in the middle.
I said, you know what?
I wish you would.
You can go ahead and call that person.
Gone. Always reverting back to the favorite position. So if you like doggy style, I don't want to be your doggy paddle. I don't want you always humping on me. I want to do something different. You know, change it up. I'm sorry.
But that's their favorite position.
Okay. How many positions there is for having sex?
Not enough.
Maybe they're not uncomfortable with all those different positions.
If we're in the mix for an hour, every 15 minutes we should not be reverting back to you on my backside, lifting my leg up.
We'll have a sound effect of that.
Squeezing the balls. When men like having their
biting my nipples too hard.
Yes. Another one that wants to get punched upside his head.
Right. Exactly.
Like, that's a little bit like a little tug is fine.
Yes.
A nibble, but
this is not a cheeseburger.
Please.
Where you open your whole jaw and come down on the itty bitty titty committee.
You ever had a guy where he's
sucking like a smoothie,
or like he's breastfeeding? He's like breastfeeding him.
He's sucking it like a smoothie.
Like, are you getting the milk in there? Are the milk secretions coming out? Like,
mine is a little dried up now. It's been 20-some years.
No, I still have a little.
Get your baby.
Assuming that men want lengthy blowjobs.
You said assuming men want lengthy
blowjobs.
Yeah, I think they all do. I can't get with it. My neck hurts.
Talking dirty without warning. So, give you an example. So far, you've stuck to moans and groans and the odd, faster, faster. Then suddenly break into, I've been a bad, naughty girl. Ooh, bite me. Which is brilliant if you're into that.
Get your
Freak.
hands out my bedroom.
Do you like when I talk dirty?
Like that? No. If that's going to be your voice. Like you taking dictation in the meeting.
Taking dictation already.
Dictation. Always turning out the lights. Who wants the lights turned out all the time? I want to see you. I don't want to be in the dark.
All the time.
Yeah, not all the time. Sometimes.
Sometimes I care.
I like it.
I like the silhouette.
I was going to say I like it when it's dark, but then there's a candlelight.
It's you with your headphones are too close to the mic.
Oh.
Look at this whistling sound.
Who broke a window in here?
When your head is too close to the mic, that can go in a lot of different directions.
Your headphones are too close to the mic.
Always waiting for the other person to make the first move. I don't like that.
That's me.
Yeah, I don't like rejection, so I pretty much would wait for
That's me. I would
the
wait.
person to make the first move. Once you make that first move, I'm on time.
But if you, but I'm also
Okay.
But I'm also the person that would get mad when
a move isn't made.
Exactly. When I think it should have been made.
I have one. Bumping your head on the headboard too hard.
You're alone. I like it.
Oh. What?
Get your baby.
That's what a pillow is for.
Exactly.
All right, but after you gotta have the sense to move the pillow there.
No, you got to put the pillow behind the headboard, behind the wall.
I don't care about making all the noise against the wall.
No, not the wall. I'm banging my head.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the head. I thought you were talking about the noise.
No, not the noise.
Is that what you did, Miss J? You put the pillow behind it? Are you speaking from experience?
I had some experience as of, recent.
I think everybody should, at this point, should have had some experience with that.
Making too much noise, the bed.
Kind of gentle when I.
Were you in a bed or on a couch?
The bed.
Oh, okay. It didn't have a headboard there.
Yeah.
It did.
It
was like a sleigh bed.
Nah.
It was like a My Little Pony sleigh bed.
You're not funny.
A race car. Robbie, we're teasing.
Just because that's what y'all into, I mean, that's what I'm into.
They had no pillows on there with a pink pillowcase with the little ribs on the end.
Y'all better leave my baby alone.
A bunch of stuffed animals.
Yeah, Joe.
Imagine her coming in the room talking about, come on. That's when all her stuffed animals hit the floor. Robbie like, yeah.
I cannot with you guys today. Look at Robbie. He's like, this is not funny.
I'm trying to do the next 56 seconds.
I'm trying to just get my water out. Y'all better leave my baby alone. Y'all better leave my Robbie alone.
Come on.
You better leave him alone.
And then it looked like one of those romantic movies. And she got one of her stuffed unicorns rubbing down his back.
Money. That's what you like to do. I don't like stuffed animals while I'm in the
You like that, don't you?
You like it.
She's sticking in his ear, the unicorn ear.
No, like no.
Wait a minute. Did you say stick the unicorn in the ear? You talking about some real freaky stuff?
That ain't even weed. Like that's all him right there. That ain't even.
Oh my God! I'm at the Sugar Shack. Miss Jane, Miss Versatile, Robbie, and myself, and we'll be right back.
That is too funny.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com, the station with all the hits and the Talk Lately show weeknights at 7 p.m.
So, I'm a dog, and I'm kind of new to this family, but I've noticed a trend. My humans do this thing where they go around and get all my toys and hide them in this basket. But it's always the same basket, and it's always the same place. And then they act so surprised when I find them. But I'm like, hello? That's where you put it last time. Humans are the worst at hide and go seek.
A person is the best thing to happen to a shelter pet. Be that person. Adopt. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the ShelterPetProject.org.
Yeah, either one of them. Well, you know what? I would face it head on. Are you in love with either one of them? No.
No, but
you are 20.
This one, he takes good care of me. Very good care of me.
Well, then you'll want to take very good care of going to your doctor and finding out what that is. And your doctor might be able to give you some sort of assessment as to approximately when, like how old the bumps are. If your doctor says these bumps are only 2 months old, then who is it? The old man or the young man?
It was the young man.
Okay, if the doctor says that these are 2 years old, who's the culprit?
I'm not sure.
Okay, how long have you been sleeping with the old man?
Right after I slept with the young one. I mean, we've been dating ever since.
So you're sloppy. Your doctor might not be able to figure it out. I just say go get yourself some penicillin and,
Right. And my last thing is, I think, the only reason why I think it's the younger man is because, I stumbled upon a website. I'm not going to say which one it is.
Here we go.
But I found out that he escorts on the side. So I'm not sure if it was him. That's what's making me think it's the younger man.
Wow. Look, it could be the old man, too. The old man is with you and you're 23, which means the old man knows what escorting on the side is all about. Dummy.
Right.
Look, approach the young man because, you care the least about him.
Right.
Approach him in an accusatory kind of way so that he's forced to know that and he'll admit it. It might have been the young...
But it's hard for me to find somebody. I mean, I'm not that attractive.
Well, either way, and now not only aren't you attractive, but now you're unattractive with bumps on your privates. And you're only 20... Yes, you're only 23 years old.
I mean, he likes me for who I am. I weigh 340 pounds, but it doesn't matter.
What? Well, and the bumps are probably heat rashes from walking.
I don't think they're heat rashes. I mean, they're pretty big.
Yes, and so are your thighs.
Maybe it's because I rub against them. I don't know.
Exactly.
All right, then. Well, thank you, Wendy. I really appreciate it.
His thighs. Get yourself some chub rub, and call me before Friday and let me know what happened.
All right, thanks, Wendy.
I can't.
So, I'm a dog, and I'm kind of new to this family, but I've noticed a trend. My humans do this thing where they go around and get all my toys and hide them in this basket, but it's always the same basket, and it's always the same place, and then they act so surprised when I find them, but I'm like, hello, that's where you put it last time. Humans are the worst at hide and go seek.
A person is the best thing to happen to a shelter pet. Be that person. Adopt. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the ShelterPetProject.org.
Check out this snippet from the Talk Lately show.
Remember when she had Blue Ivy that Kanye was there in the room congratulating everybody, bought bottles and cigars and stuff like that. So Beyonce sent her congrats to Kim and Kanye via Facebook. Shame. Absolute shame. And she knows it. Not sure, but I believe it was her, though, and not just one of her people being polite, just saying congrats and yada, yada, yada. But why would she have to do that on Facebook? Why would she have to do that on Facebook? She can congratulate anyone. She has their phone numbers, I'm sure, maybe in one of her 5 phones. She got their number. She didn't have to do that on Facebook. I mean, I think it was one of her people just, she probably was like, put that up there, take it down tomorrow, this is what I'm like, end up on, Keeping Up with the Kardashians next season. She's like, oh, I'm in labor, and did take it to the hospital cameras and just, look, Beyonce said this on Facebook. So, I was like, damn it. Man, Kim can't never leave me out of it. You know what I'm saying? So, but like I was saying, just like Kanye did for J&B when they had their baby, Blue Ivy, he was there for the birth. So why didn't they go, just to reciprocate and then, and pay, some kind of respect? Damn well that plane was still locked up in the hangar. B has a headache and she can't get on the fly nowhere. She probably had a doctor's note, all kinds of stuff. She had an excuse on why she was not going to make it to the birth of this baby. Yeah.
Right here on BeExposedRadio.com every Tuesday and Thursday starting at 7 p.m. From North, East, South, and West, you're listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
So, Jacqueline.
Yes, Mom?
I wanted to talk to you about something, and... Oh, wait. Hold on. I just got a text. Oh, there's another one. Wow. Busy me. So, anyway...
Oh, wait, Mom. I just got a message. My friends keep commenting on my comment. Oh, there's another one. So many comments on my comment.
Oh, I can't wait to watch TV.
It's time for a flashback.
Mate, right? Listen to this, and this is interesting. It's speaking of gay. The things that swim in the ocean, see what they look like? They fly in the ocean. But apparently, flatworms are naturally male, all of them. Okay, speaking of gay. So when flatworms mate, right, they use their bifurcated penises to fence one another, so they sword fight. Yeah, getting it, hey. So they sword fighting, right? And then the winner of the sword fight, I don't know how he wins. I mean, because it's just like beating. That's how it sounds. But they underwater, I guess it sounds different. Sounds a little different. So the winner, or the flatworm who stabs the other with its penis, okay, remains male while the loser becomes female. I guess that's what you call a bottom and a top.
That is outright lies?
It's not lies, it's true. I'm reading it from PreventDisease.com. What the hell?
Why? Why was that on there?
Oh my gosh, I just realized where this came from. Well, damn it, I get my stuff from everywhere.
Hi, it's your girl, Miss J.
And Miss Versatile.
And our baby Robbie man in the back. I mean, Robbie. I said Monty. I'm sorry. That was just too funny.
You said Robbie. You heard Robbie, didn't
No,
you?
I heard Robbie too.
I'm sorry. My mom was on that commercial on Be Exposed Radio. This is at the Sugar Shack. So, we're going to continue with 20 things you should never say during sex. Or we can narrow it down to 10. Hold on, let me get that. You get bust upside your head.
Hold on, let me get that. Like what? What is he reaching for?
The phone?
A phone, the light, an email,
Because it
something.
sounds good when they play hold on, let me get that if they reaching for a condom.
Yeah, that sounds.
Yeah.
But if it's anything other than some
smoke?
type of penetration,
Cigarette. Hold on, let me get this smoke real quick.
get this smoke real quick. I don't need to turn off the light now.
I'm reaching for no rope. Like, hold on, let me get that. And they try to put a noose on you. It's different.
No,
That's
just,
a whole
just use the hand.
Money always taking in that direction that we don't want to go to.
Whole nother. Sorry, what's your name again? You get punched upside your head.
What's your name again?
Yeah.
You know what? Not when
That's
you get
fine.
popped in the punch in the
no.
face, you getting kicked out the bed.
I'm hungry.
Probably still that, but I'm like, you're right.
You right.
Dolores.
Yeah.
That's my name.
Dolores. These are not.
Remember her from Misery, bitch?
Exactly. Was Claiborne? Dolores Claiborne.
I'm hungry.
While you're having sex?
Yes.
Go down and eat.
Ring the bell. And we talking about Janet feedback right there. And that's really Janet's feedback.
Feedback.
Feedback. Yes. Do you mind if I Instagram this?
What? That's all I
No.
get.
Can
you hurry up?
Oh, I think I said that before. Like, ooh,
You finished yet?
like I done got mine like 3 times already, and you just still going on.
How's your play going? I'm sorry.
We'll go. Yeah, we'll get to that. They want to come on.
They want to come on the show?
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
I mean, is she going to come? The one I have to give direction to?
What are you talking about?
The one that I said you're going to have to put some more passion in that.
Oh, what is that? That's the next one.
What is that?
Yes,
No.
with the.
No.
What is that?
I was talking
The
about.
magnifying. Ooh.
Ooh.
I don't know what y'all
The
talking about.
magnifying glass.
What
What
is
is that? Like, what is that?
That was the next one. What is that?
What is that?
Oh,
That's just wrong.
I'm like, let me pop it.
Oh, wait, wait a minute. Oh, we can do it. We can do
That was
it.
so gross.
Ew. Oh,
To think about it. Let me pop it.
and we're gonna give it to the guys too. Like, damn, how big is that?
Big is
How open is that?
I see a fleet of midgets coming out of there.
Who is that standing there?
Is that my brother? My cousin?
Hello.
And somebody answers back.
How are you?
send reinforcements.
Send reinforcements.
Y'all didn't see that video with
Tell Obama.
the girl was on the couch and he was getting ready to have sex and he fell in and it was already somebody in there.
Yes, I saw that. I saw that.
No.
I had to give him a flashlight or something.
That would have made that commercial. What would have made that video even funnier is if he fell in and it was pitch dark, right?
And they tripped over each other.
And he kept saying, "Who's that?" And they kept saying, "Who's that? Who's that? Who's that?" Pitch black dark inside somebody's coochie.
My ex was better.
Oh,
Damn,
and this is to the person's face.
Mm-hmm.
they're fighting.
That's how you get everything in your house broken. Just walking out, knocking all your glasses.
Nothing has no value. Nothing. Oh no, I'm going to fart.
Oh my God. Now, I've experienced that on both ends, unfortunately. Oh my God, that is the worst. And then like, and then they wonder if it's like, what is that? I want to see.
You already know what it is.
Oh, that's a picture again.
Yes, I haven't seen it up close.
And you think it's a queef? You know what a queef is. You think it's a queef, but it's not.
Oh, who did that?
Robbie. Who did that?
No, I was going to take my headsets off.
You think it's a queef, but it's not a queef. It's a real. Ew. And then they're like, was that a queef? Like, no. Next thing you know, they're like,
I taste it.
Ew,
Robbie. You're just as bad as Monty today.
I didn't say anything like that. That is correct.
Monty, you involve teddy bears.
Anything like that. I said unicorns and Indonesia. That's all I've said. I didn't say eating queefs and stuff.
that is too much.
It is, right? Like, this is X&M.
Does this count as a date?
X&M. S&M.
Oh, no.
He get punched in his head. He gonna get punched in his head for a lot of things. And that right there deserves a punch in your head, because it's no way that you should ask somebody, hey, is this a date? Or I'm going to call you. And then you never hear from him because basically he was just a hit and run. Have you ever done a hit and run? And did you ever feel bad that the person thought you were, cool enough to do it again, but you felt otherwise?
I'm not even that kind of person.
Okay.
I've been hit and run on. Get your baby.
Poor Monty.
Why's poor me? I got what I told you. I got mine. It's okay.
That's all that matters. As long as Monty's
I got mine. I mean, it wasn't like I was, left high and dry.
How would you feel if... Slow. Say my name, bitch.
Yeah,
there you go.
That's kind of cool.
Say my name, bitch.
Aggressive.
I don't know if I like that.
Sometimes it's needed.
Smack him around. Grab him by the throat.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. I went there. I'm sorry.
Claustrophobic.
Would you like a guy your man, I should say, not some random. Well, you shouldn't be
fastest way to get your face
sleeping
down
with no random anyway. But like your man. What if a man said, I want to smut you out?
No.
It depends on...
He's your man. Like, he's your man. He's like, not some dude you just playing around
like
with.
Like a role-playing type situation.
Not a role-play. He just wants you. He want to give it to you.
Right, but that would be role-playing because you're not a smut.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
So this would be a role-playing situation.
Yeah.
But you had to realize, after this, right, you got to realize I'm really not a smut.
Exactly.
So don't think you're going to be pushing me around
in the back of my head,
making me cook for you and pick up your clothes and stuff.
Wash your clothes.
After this, nigga.
And I'm going to rub your back and stuff.
Smut you out.
Yeah.
This reckon is not going to treat me like this on a regular basis.
No, she's not going to get that. Just for the night. Might not get it in the next 4 months.
Right. You might ruin your situation.
You might ruin the situation. Not moving.
Oh my goodness, a dead leg. No backbone, no arch, no nothing. Just
like a lame duck.
Now, I'm not gonna lie. If I don't want to have, I have done that. Where
just laid there.
And with no emotion, no on the front, on my back, no emotion. Even if it did feel good, just acting like it's like you got an attitude, like nothing.
So you get your arms crossed.
No. I don't do the arms crossed.
You had your hands folded. But you can't. I don't think you can cross your arms.
You know what? I'm gonna show you. They're not that.
It don't look comfortable. Let go.
Shut up.
Okay. Whining when he pushes your head down on his.
You see,
instead of stroking your hair. know why he's pushing you, Skimpy, because you aren't doing it right, and apparently ignore the other clues he's giving you. Pay attention to the signals he's sending to you.
I'd rather you say I'm not doing it for you right.
I don't like when my head.
How you just gonna keep wasting my time, and now my neck really hurts.
Yeah, because you're pushing me down.
And the jaw hurts.
Yeah.
My jaw.
And then you want it all in the esophagus and stuff.
Sucking if your jaw hurts.
Oh.
And he got
I
it
heard
all.
if your jaw hurt, you ain't doing it right.
Well, if
That's
he,
or she's way too intense. She's way too into this.
or he's pushing it all down in your esophagus.
She's like, on my jaw.
I can't do this with him right now.
On the radio?
She's way too into it. Gosh, it's not a. Come on, stop! It's not a blow pop. Let go.
Leaving him responsible for your orgasm.
That's crazy.
I'm not leaving you in order of my
Leaving
orgasm.
you responsible for the orgasm.
He's leading the orgasm for you.
Oh.
I don't want you to lead my orgasm. I can have and master my own orgasm.
Well, how long do you think he gonna last? Till you get yours. Y'all know y'all long-winded. Come on.
No, I am long-winded.
See, ain't nobody got time for all of that.
But it depends.
It depends on the person.
It depends on the
It doesn't. It depends on the person if you're long-winded or not.
That's why.
If they're not doing it right, then
he
you're
gets up and leaves.
Wow.
That's why y'all be wondering why they be splitting. Look, deuces, I can't take this. I'm finished. What's going on? Are you okay? Should I go get somebody else? Do we need a tag team? 'Cause I can't do this alone. It's like it's
Tag team.
It's too much for one person.
Right. How much you want me to take?
Refusing to be spontaneous.
That's not cool.
What you mean refusing to be spontaneous? Like if she's like, let's have sex right now, and you like,
I'm tired.
I don't feel like it.
Oh, I got a headache. Oh, I got a broken nail.
Your mother's here.
Oh.
Oh, I feel fat. I'm good for that. I'm so good for that.
she didn't do like 7 different things on this list. How many?
I'm good for that. If I'm feeling like bloated and just like I done ate too many cheeseburgers or
I was
something.
getting ready to say something else.
No. You know, I'm just feeling like, I'm like, no, I don't feel like it. I don't feel good.
I take that as a sign of,
I got this book report due.
like, yeah, get the hell out of here.
I'm skateboarding.
But I'll say it. I'll say it though. I'm like, I'm feeling bad.
No. Dissing quickies because it's not some slow central ordeal. I love a quickie.
You know what?
And if I come to you,
always wanted
a quickie.
No.
Oh.
For like in the movies, how your person come up behind you in the kitchen while you cooking.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of situation.
Yeah,
I like that.
I like that too.
I enjoy
You know
that.
what the best part is when you have to sneak, and I don't mean sneak where sneaking
Like your mother's upstairs or something.
right, or your child. You're not sneaking where you're sneaking around with somebody else's mate, but like you gotta be quiet.
Yeah, we gotta be.
Oh my God, that's like the best.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta do this under a cloak of secrecy.
Yeah.
Because somebody might hear.
Gotta be quiet.
I did
and
that
then
at my grandmother's house.
The more quiet you have to be, the better it feels. The more you, because it's like it's intense, and it's just like
I did that before. Yeah. When
You
I
wanna
lived with my
scream.
grandmother.
You're gonna wake the baby.
When I lived with my grandmother, the rules was that you can't have no company. And I didn't believe in that because I paid rent. So
you would sneak somebody in there.
it was eventful. It wasn't no sneaking though. I tried.
Refusing to let him take control. I like for a man to take control.
I do too.
Play your role. That's my thing. I play my role. You
You take
play
control,
your role.
Robbie?
I mean, it's a
Give and take.
Yeah, it's depending on how
Control.
aggressive I'm feeling. Sometimes I'll be like, get down. Other times I'll be like, get on top.
And all of that was directed to the unicorn.
I ain't messing with that. leaving him to his own devices. Nothing is worse than a girl who gets you most of the way off and then bolts because she doesn't want to deal with the mess.
No, that's crazy.
I like to, honestly, I like to, this might be a little too personal, I like to wipe my maid off.
Me too.
And, you know,
That's not too personal. That's,
that's
being tidy.
Not only that, but like, it feels like I'm catering to my mate, you know?
Yes.
Some guys.
And they cater to me.
Yes.
Or you're being clean.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wait, don't get it on my sheets.
But some guys they don't care. They're just.
What? Oh, let me go get some Kool-Aid and go to the bathroom. And don't look back.
Don't bring me a towel.
Don't bring me a
like
towel.
that. That's not
And you
okay.
looking like, are you really just going to just get up, stretch, and go in the bathroom and
wash
don't bring
it?
Yeah.
You all right there?
on my carpet.
You all right? Wait a minute. What are you doing? And why did you leave your stuff on me? Oh, you know. That's where that personal home training come into, and he get banged upside his head. See, once again, you get banged upside your head.
Now, if it was that where we tired ourselves out, that's a different story. You know, we rolling over, we going to sleep. We
going to spoon.
Yeah, with it in the creases of your neck.
Neck? I don't even get nothing in my neck.
Wait a minute.
There you go, mommy.
Let's get this straight.
Wait a minute.
Oh, yeah, nothing in my neck.
Was it like this? That's how I wound up on the neck? Or was it like this?
I want nothing in my neck.
No, not you. I'm just saying. Not you. I'm just trying to figure out which way did it go up on the neck in general. Was it that way or was it this way on the neck? Not you.
It was just on the neck.
Not you.
She was like, well, let's roll over. We can just worry about this in the morning. Damn.
Bro.
Like it's all in your neck, though. You ain't going to get that off?
Like something for
She
Mary.
packing out, she leaving. She's disturbed. She does not like that on her neck.
My neck.
He was like, hey baby, we're gonna do something different. Like what? Like I just want to slide it all over your neck. All over your neck. But my neck is only but so big. Like my neck is only but so big. Don't worry about it. The circumference. What is it? The circumference is going to be able to fit in between.
Circumference.
Yes, indeed.
What did you say? The circumference?
Yes.
I don't know what she said.
The circumference of your neck will hold it tight.
Can't do it with your
Sunblock.
Oh, I had a great show with y'all fools today.
Yes, we did.
Yes, we did. What's going on in the community, dog, baby? We got anything? We're not talking about that community.
This picture of this man taking a selfie with the bull right behind him, get right. Hit him.
He get ready to tear him up. So, tomorrow,
what we got for tomorrow?
Oh, tomorrow we have people.
I gotta start getting some positive community news because Monty said last time it was
everybody died in her news.
Because this
was like, oh my gosh.
Because today it's not even. It's grandma is accused of rubbing meth on the gums of her artistic grandson.
Wait, whoa!
That's not funny. What?
Look at this.
She was rubbing meth on her artistic grandchild's
Grandma
gums.
accused of rubbing meth on the gums of artistic grandson in court at that. A grandmother accused of killing. Oh my goodness.
She don't even know.
Go to your next story. I mean, gosh. I just heard somebody die.
Grandmother accused of killing her autistic grandson with methadone came face to face with the child's mother in court on Monday. On July 5th, 2013, Patty Jones learned that her 17-month-old son was dead after his grandmother rubbed methadone on his gums to help him sleep. What? Police say the grandmother admitted to rubbing the drug on Aiden's gums line and the gums of his youngest sister, Aviana. Aviana survived. In court, Jones told the jury that Aiden rarely spent the night at his grandmother's home because he was autistic and had trouble falling asleep. She had no idea that the children's grandmother had the drugs in her home.
Way to go, Miss Versatile. Way to go. Last 2 minutes of the show. Down the tubes. Damn it.
I don't even know what to say right now.
All the laughs, everything else that we had done tonight has just been ruined.
Stop saying that, Monty.
It's going to start raining again, I bet.
That was really sad.
What?
We could have got through the end of the show, and she could have just picked up with that tomorrow. But the last minute and a half was ruined. Grandma killed the kids. Goodness gracious.
She only killed one.
It matters.
Bring out the big guns.
We got a tornado watch.
And there's the rest of the kids.
Baltimore County.
Bring out the big guns.
I don't know what to say. What do you say after that?
Where does she live
anything
at?
positive in the community?
Where does she live? Because I hope she don't live in my neighborhood. Or
So sad.
I don't
What's
know.
going on? What else is going on in the community?
She was in Baltimore.
Figures, right?
Maybe I need to
Get yourself some better topics.
exactly.
Are you getting at least from one website?
No, she got sources and stuff.
I have sources, different sources. This is from
They must
Fox
be some
45.
Oh, we do got to talk about the Ravens football player that got arrested. I mean, with the girl with the cocaine in the bathroom. Yeah,
Was cocaine involved? I didn't hear the cocaine.
Yeah,
was involved. I heard
She had cocaine.
she had
I heard.
cocaine.
And he was helping her, and he got arrested, is what I heard. And he got arrested, and he started yelling at the police that you're doing this to get publicity and whatever. But then I heard that the police is like, "Who are you?" And you are?
Didn't even know who he was. So he put himself out there.
Are you serious?
Like, who are you again? I'm a Raven. I play for the Ravens. What? On what side of the bench?
Ouch.
Bye.
Yeah. This is your girl, Miss J.
And Miss Versatile.
Live at the Sugar Shack on Be Exposed Radio. Y'all have a great evening.
Stay dry.